Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. Cleveland just welcomed 3 new sisters to their family, sister cities that is, and they all hail from the continent of Africa. At a ceremony in the Red Room of Cleveland City Hall, Mayor Justin Bibb announced the new relationship with the 3 cities, all from the continent of Africa.
It's so great to sign to really recognize the amazing partnerships we're going to now have with Cape Town, Kigali, and Tema, all in Africa. And some may wonder, why does the city of Cleveland or other cities across the country have these sister city agreements? And there are a couple reasons why it's important. Number one, we want to show the world that Cleveland is a globally diverse city. Secondly, we got to show the world we're open for business. And it's so important that we build greater commercial ties with our friends and partners abroad.
Echoing Mayor Bibb's sentiments, Council President Blaine Griffin shared his excitement with the new sister cities.
Cleveland has expanded its international presence through these 3 new sister city agreements. Cleveland is now officially connected to Kigali, Rwanda, Tema, Ghana, and Cape Town, South Africa. These agreements foster cultural exchange, economic partnerships, mutual understanding between our cities. And as the mayor says, it puts Cleveland and our city on the global map.
The addition of the new sister cities wouldn't have been possible without the help and support from Global Cleveland's president and CEO, Joe Simperman.
Sister cities began in the mind of then General Dwight Eisenhower, walking through the concentration camps being liberated, and wondering, as Viktor Frankl once said, how can we ever conceive of man's inhumanity to man? And when he came back and ran for the presidency, decided this was a way that we could help through citizen diplomacy, through something that I know our mayor and our council president feels very strongly.
After being delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new Heritage Park was held earlier this month, and Councilman Kerry McCormack couldn't be more excited for all the improvements coming to the West Flats.
There's been a lot of pain points in here recently with the bridge and some of the infrastructure, but and I know John is shaking his head over there, but we're really starting to see the fruit of that labor. A Center Street, over 100-year-old bridge, fully historically rehabilitated. Center Street being repaved with more plans for the infrastructure down here in the years to come. This beautiful Heritage Park. Our soon to be newly named vacant building here that will be renovated into really positive, exciting housing for the community. And as we look around us, seeing all this exciting advancement, sometimes as a community, there's a project here and there's a project there, but we don't take a step back and think of the totality of what's going on around us. The totality of the access to our waterfront down here, the connectivity to really exciting green space, the connectivity to the lake is really, really awesome to see down here in the Flats West and connecting all around us. So we are seeing a real renaissance of what it means to praise, connect, and access our waterfronts down here in the neighborhood and putting high quality infrastructure around it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
The renovated park is a culmination of civic efforts to provide access to the riverfront on the west side of the river. Although the park has a footprint of less than 1 acre, the park frames perhaps one of the most memorable views of downtown in the city. The renovations include a new boardwalk, a shade structure, benches, and LED lighting, making it the perfect resting spot on Cleveland's Towpath Trail. As the late Jimmy Buffett once sang in his song Boat Drinks, I gotta fly to Saint Somewhere. Well, now you can, or somewhere close to there, thanks to Frontier Airlines' new announcement. Frontier Airlines spokesperson Michael Konopasek made the announcement about Frontier's newest nonstop destination out of Cleveland Hopkins International Airport.
We are thrilled to be talking about our expansion here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, and we are also thrilled to be announcing today that we are going to be starting nonstop service from Cleveland to Montego Bay. So that is really exciting news for us. It's the first time that this service has been offered from Cleveland since 2017, and it's part of our overall growth effort here at Cleveland Hopkins as we continue to build up our readiness for a crew base here.
Hopkins Airport Director Brian Francis is excited about the new destination and Frontier's continued growth at the airport.
Frontier Airlines has once again shown its commitment to the city of Cleveland and surrounding communities with today's announcement of new international service. On an average day, more than 400 travelers are going to the Caribbean from Northeast Ohio via CLE. We're thrilled that Frontier has decided to restore this popular market destination for Northeast Ohio to the rich history and culture of Jamaica and to serve that destination more frequently than has been served in years past.
Come April, there will be 3 nonstop flights to Montego Bay, and Conopasic says it's all part of Frontier setting up a base at the airport.
It's part of our overall expansion efforts in Cleveland. Like I said, we're the fastest growing airline in Cleveland. The reason why we're the fastest growing airline in Cleveland is because we announced recently that we're going to be opening up a crew base here. So that means more flights, more options for people in Cleveland. It also means economic opportunity for people. It means jobs. We're actively hiring. We're looking for pilots. We're looking for flight attendants, especially flight attendants.
With the announcement of nonstop service to Montego Bay, Frontier now has an impressive 18 nonstop flights to places Clevelanders like to go. For more information on a career with Frontier or to book your next trip, visit flyfrontier.com. A special pre-holiday celebration was held at the Slovenian National Home for the annual Soul Jam. Here's TV20's Alex Victerna with the story.
Featuring the music of Motown, old school and new school, attendees got to dance the night away ahead of the new year. But there was another kind of celebration going on, as 2 attendees were recognized for their contributions to the city of Cleveland. Kim Sellers of the Kim Sellers Foundation, and none other than TV20's own general manager, Kathy Allen.
Kathy Allen brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to the enterprise in the realm of TV broadcasting. With a dynamic career spanning 36 years, Ms. Allen has instrumental in steering the station towards innovation with an audience of engagement. Through dedication and passion for her craft, she has helped propel the station to new heights, fostering growth, expanding the station's reach in every evolving media landscape. By pioneering new content and fostering community engagement, she continues to drive the station towards operational excellence. She is dedicated to furthering the station's impact and emerging trends in the new industry to elevate TV20's standards in television broadcasting. Kathy is the daughter of Lanelle and Valerie Allen. She is the proud mother of twins, Jeremy and Jordan, also known as the plant-based twins. And all love, no beef. All love, no beef. In her spare time, Kathy enjoys cooking, traveling, and attending Cleveland sporting events. She has been a member of the Word Church for 15 years. God bless you. Congratulations. Kathy Allen, put your hands together.
Thank you so much. God is so good. I just want to tell you, from all that I've been through, all that I know that I can tell you is that being a servant for the city of Cleveland for 36 years is all that I really know how to do. And, you know, just to reach out and try to help the youth and whatever it is that they're working on, muni football, boxing, however I can serve the city of Cleveland, that's what I choose to do. That's what I want to do. That's what I make sure TV20 is all about. We make sure that we service the city of Cleveland, the city council, mayor's office, everywhere. That's what we do. So, you know, to God be all the glory. I couldn't do it without him. And my son is here, one of my twins, the plant-based twins, is here. And my friends and family, I'm just thankful for all of you to come and support me. And I'm just happy to be here because God is amazing. And happy holidays to all of you. Thank you.
For TV20, this is Alex Victerna.
All of us at TV20 would like to congratulate General Manager Kathy Allen for her work for the City of Cleveland over the past 3 decades. The headquarters of the Cleveland Division of Fire is getting into the Christmas spirit by hosting an inter-office holiday decorating contest. Cleveland Division of Fire's Lieutenant Mike Norman joins us as a special correspondent and takes us on a tour of the decked-out headquarters.
Thanks, Dan. We're here at Cleveland Fire Headquarters at East 17th and Superior, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm joined by Cleveland Fire Chief Anthony Luke. Chief Luke this year has challenged the people working on the headquarters side to a Christmas holiday decorating contest, and they've really taken to it.
Good morning. First, I want to say happy holidays to all Cleveland residents. My employees, they work hard year-round, so this year I wanted to just try to change it up. The end of years is kind of stressful for us here with the end-of-year planning we do, so I challenged the employees to basically a decorating contest for all their work areas. It was called Spirit of Christmas. I will be honest, I did not expect what this became and all of the craziness and looniness that has entailed. We have Rudolph, we have Santa, we've got elves. It's crazy. But as always, the employees, Division of Fire stepped up to the plate and made it just a great celebration.
So we'll walk around fire headquarters today and see what the Christmas spirit has brought us down here in downtown Cleveland.
He's taking a list, he's taking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Oh! Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah! Santa Claus is coming to town.
So our first stop on our tour of holiday decorations at fire headquarters is the Chief of Operations office, which is Assistant Chief Bill Gorey, who is the happiest elf we've ever seen today. Chief Gorey, thanks for joining us. Tell us about your decorations in your office.
Today we just have a bunch of the snowmen up around the area with plenty of snow. This is the coloring contest room, so as the kids come in, we have different pictures they can color and take home with them or hang them up here around fire headquarters.
Chief Luke has included families this year in this competition, so we're going to see different stations that are set up to accommodate the kids. Is any of your family going to make it down?
My kids will be down here shortly. As soon as they get done with their finals, they're coming down to enjoy some of the hot cocoa, the cookies, the coloring, and just all the festivities Chief Luke's put on for us this year.
That's great. You want to tell them a little bit about what you do as the Chief of Operations?
Besides decorating the Christmas season, just the overall seeing in the fire departments, making sure they're doing what's best for them, general orders, SOPs, oversee the fire training academy, the bearers unit that takes care of our SCBAs and maintenance, health and safety officer, as well as the PMO and the EOC office. All kind of falls underneath my purview.
So like I said, this is a lot of the people who support the people who are out there riding the trucks and running on these runs, although we certainly did that for years ourselves. He's one of my classmates from the class of '97. So thanks for having us in your office today. Good luck with the coloring, and I hope your kids have been practicing.
Yes, they have.
All right, we'll go check out some more stations. Our next stop on our tour, we're going to see one of Santa's helpers. This is Chrissy Kosnick. She's the Chief's secretary.
Hi.
This is Jeff Cleveland's office. He's the personnel administrator, but today it's the candy cane room, one of my favorites. We'll take a few and travel on our way. And in this office, we meet Santa Claus, also known as Captain Marty Shea, the medical office liaison. Santa, you know what I want every year for Christmas, a fantasy football championship. How's it looking for me?
Oh, Mike, you have been a good boy this year. I see good things for you.
You heard it here, folks. Looking good for Team Eugenius this year. Captain Shea, what do you do as a medical unit liaison?
I make sure that all the men of the division and females are able to document their sick time and take care of their documentation for if they get injured or if they're sick. So.
Well, thanks for doing that for us. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
So now we're in the office where we handle the most important thing for firefighters, payroll. This is Latasha McDowell. She joins us today. They've done quite a bit of decorating in here. Everybody's decked out. Yeah, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Tell us about what you do here in payroll.
Okay, well, as you said, we pay you guys. We pay these wonderful firemen of the city of Cleveland, and it has been a pleasure for the last 10 years, over 10 years, for me to do this.
What do you think about the competition this year?
I love friendly competition. It didn't start out like that, though, at first. It was just, I think, the other department, procurement, kind of did something, and it just kind of snowballed. But I think it's friendly competition, and it shows the creativity of all our firefighters are not just great at saving lives, but they're very creative.
So we'll move on our tour. So now we're on the fire prevention side. This is where the fire inspectors work out of, and we're joined by Crystal Goldsby, who's a principal clerk here working every day at fire prevention. Crystal, tell us what you do for the Division of Fire.
So I assist our permit clerk in processing permits for the city of Cleveland, hazmat permits, fire permits, hazardous substances permits, and that sort of thing. Yes, I am also a receptionist here, so I answer the phone. So I have a multifaceted of duties here.
You may talk to Crystal if you call fire prevention. Yes. Today they've turned fire prevention into Whoville. We've got the Grinch on scene and Cindy Lou Who herself here in Whoville at Fire Prevention. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
So another part of fire prevention is the fire marshal, and we're joined by Captain Dave Talbin, who is our fire marshal for the Cleveland Division of Fire. Marshal Talbin, tell us about what you do for the Division of Fire.
Well, our job is to make sure that all the citizens, the visitors of the city are safe when they are going through their day-to-day work and business. We check all the construction jobs. We look at pretty much everything going on in the city that has to do with safety. And if there's any complaints, we follow up on our complaints. And our inspectors get out there as quickly as humanly possible to make sure, again, that safety is number one.
Well, tell us about your decorations.
Oh, well, we had the theme of, Whoville, but we call it FPBville because we're the Fire Prevention Bureau. And so to kind of go along with the theme so it's cohesive, we kind of have the same lights running through the building. I have the Dancing Santas here for entertainment. Obviously, you've seen the Grinch and everything else.
The Christmas spirit is certainly alive and well on the fire prevention side. Now we're joined by Lieutenant Mark Miller, who's with Fire Prevention and is the architect of FPBville. Tell us a little bit about your vision for FPBville.
Well, they said, let's do the Whoville thing up here, and the problem was finding a place to create all these things, and then we fortunately were able to use a firehouse on the west side that had a large basement, and we were able to put these together in about 2 days.
Looks fantastic up here. What do you think about the competition? What do you think your chances are over here in fire prevention?
I think the competition's amazing. I think that we did something creative as actually making our own stuff, but there's a lot going on up here.
There is a lot going on up here. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thanks.
Now we are on Gingerbread Lane here in the Gingerbread Town. That is usually the procurement office here in the middle of fire headquarters. We're going to talk to Jacqueline Rose and some of the civilians who work in procurement. Jackie, thanks for taking a minute with us. Tell us what you do. Introduce everybody and tell us what you do in procurement.
Sure. So my name is Jackie Rose, and this is Crystal Cloyd Brown, and Shayla Amos. We are the procurement team. And what we do here is we make sure everybody has money to buy what they need.
So there's a lot going on here over in procurement. What do you think about the competition? What do you think your chances are of winning the competition?
I think we have a good chance.
We're winning. We're winning.
I think we have a good chance. We got gingerbread duplexes. We have a gingerbread bakery inside where we made homemade cupcakes and gingerbread cookies and popcorn popping. We got it popping.
You heard it here first. Hopefully it'll work out for procurement. So our impartial judge for this year's competition is Chief Sarah Johnson, the Chief Communications Officer for Mayor Bibb. Tell us a little bit about what you're looking for at this year's competition.
Thanks, Mike. So what we're looking for this year are a few criteria. We're looking for creativity, overall theme, and unity of display. There's some tough competition, so this is going to be really difficult. I'm up for it, though. So, without further ado, I am going to announce the winner, and I have to say it was by 1 point. The executive office. So who is it?
Bill? Bill, you want to step forward?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well deserved.
So on the inaugural year of our Spirit of Christmas, the executive office takes it by 1 point.
Yay! So Dan, we've met a lot of people from fire prevention, but fire prevention is everyone's job. We want to make sure people are watering their live Christmas trees this year. We get Christmas tree fires every year. Keep watering that live tree. Look at the lights that you're using. Make sure that there aren't that the insulation on them is intact, that there's no wire showing. You never want to run an extension cord or a wire under a doorway or under a rug. That's a fire hazard. And never leave a candle unattended. We're going to see a number of candle fires this year. Make sure that your family and your house isn't one of them. We want everyone to have a safe holiday season, a safe Christmas, and a safe winter this year. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, Dan.
Thanks, Mike, and a special thanks to the men and women of the Cleveland Division of Fire and Police and EMS who work hard day in and day out, year after year, to keep us all safe. Councilman Kazy held his 12th annual Christmas toy giveaway at the United Methodist Church, and TV20's Alex McTurna joined for the holiday celebrations.
For underprivileged kids across Cleveland, residents and businesses adopt them for the holiday season and provide gifts to them for Christmas, something that Councilman Kazy can only describe as magic.
Our toy drive is a little different, is that we adopt the kids through CMSD, or we get the list of the names of the kids from CMSD, and then we send that list out. The kids get the opportunity to choose, give us a list of 3 gifts that they would like. That list then goes out to the residents and the businesses, and people actually adopt these kids and make sure that they get what's on their wish list for Christmas. It's twofold, because half of it is people in need, right? Kids who are less fortunate. But then you get to see the other side of it. You get to see the generosity where people just come out of the woodwork saying, listen, save me a kid. I want to adopt a kid. I want to make sure that somebody's Christmas is just a little bit more special this year, and I want to be a part of that. So that's the magic in the whole thing, is that you get to see the generosity of the neighborhood. So we have a list. We send the list out through social media, and then businesses and people just end up seeing it and just give us a call, and it's a really cool thing.
Kids got to enjoy arts and crafts along with snacks while celebrating the holiday season, all before the main event, a visit from none other than Santa Claus. For TV20, this is Alex McTurna.
Thanks, Alex. Finally, Toys for Tots recently held their annual toy drive at Dive Bar in downtown Cleveland, and TV20's Errol Porter was there to take part.
Now, in its 27th year in Cleveland, Toys for Tots is a toy drive founded by the United States Marine Corps in 1947. With a goal of 1,000 toys for the night, attendees were invited to provide an unopened toy in exchange for interest to the event.
Our goal is to collect 1,000 toys. We have partnered up with the United States Marine Corps for the last 15 years, and we collect toys tonight. We collect donations. We give it to the Marine Corps, and they give it to children here in Northeast Ohio.
In addition to residents, local sports legends joined for the drive, giving back to the community that has provided for them over the decades.
You know, we've been so blessed, and to be this time of the year with our Browns being in the playoff picture, but this time of year is about giving back and stuff, and being able to be here tonight and to be here with Zach and the foundation here and Toys for Tots and raising awareness, and this actually raising Christmas presents for some people that aren't as fortunate as us. I'm just super honored and proud and humbled to be part of this tonight.
This is what Cleveland has done for me. It's taken care of me for the last 38 years, so it's only right that I do right by the citizens of Cleveland. We're helping some kids out. The Marines are here. My son serves in the Navy for the last 11 years, so it's always good to be a part of the city.
But I could just tell you this, man. When Zach called us, we just know this was such a great idea, bringing toys to the kids. And then what's really, really nice, everything stays right here pretty much in the state of Ohio. And, you know, it's Christmas time. I mean, everybody's in the mood for giving. But, yeah, we just couldn't pass it up. It's just too good of a thing.
For TV20, this is Errol Porter.
Thanks, Errol. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20Cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous content. Thanks for watching TV20 News. On behalf of myself, Kathy Allen, our General Manager, and everyone here at TV20, we'd like to wish you a very happy holidays. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan Monroe. We'll see you next time.